AAM, coworkers only ask me about ducks, concluded.
I am not the oop, this is a repost sub. Beware, there aren't any high stakes. Life-changing impacts happening here, so don't get your hopes up here. If that's what you're looking for, look for some relationship advice posts. Trigger warning. Quack. Less than. Ben Wyatt. Less than. First post. The 11th of January 2019. I'm in the lower middle level of food service establishment with a couple hundred employees. Last year, I started a side project where I got us a small flock of ducks for fresh eggs and general merriment.
Ever since, folks only ask me about the ducks. I have brief interactions with at least a dozen people a day, and 90% of the conversations start with, or completely consist of, "How are the ducks?" The ducks are darling and entertaining, and I love working with him, but they are a small part of my job and not the only interesting thing about my role or personality. I'm getting increasingly cranky and desperate for more diverse conversations. The ducks are always fine. If anything big happened with him, I'd let folks know. They are literally out the back door and anybody could go look at them if they wanted. Is there any way I can get out of having this same insubstantial conversation 10 times a day for the foreseeable future?
Especially since any one person probably won't ask me about them more than twice a week, so it seems unreasonable to ask an individual to stop. I want to be friendly and gracious, but seriously, enough with the ducks for 1 second. Allison's advice is at the same link /. Second post, December 31, 2019. It's been almost a year since I wrote in, and the ducks remain a big deal. They've been on the local news twice and in the newspaper. They are very cute and nice, but the scale of interest is inexplicable to me. If anybody watched Parks and Rec, they are our little Sebastian.
What's been most helpful, as you and the readers suggested, was adjusting my own attitude and going with it. I get stopped every day and asked how the ducks are, and I say they're great. Sometimes folks stop me just to tell me they saw them. They are immediately outside the back door, and I just say yep. Super. With all that's challenging in the world, I'm going to lean into the mysterious joy these charismatic waterfowl bring. Please enjoy these videos of them playing in the pool and discovering a mirror. Seriously, everyone visit the link and view the videos of the super cute duckies.
Also, seriously, the OOP shows that sometimes you have to realize that things that don't matter to you matter so much to other people, and it's okay if you don't get it, but you don't need to bring other people down by putting down their interests.
I would genuinely only ever talk about the ducks to every single person in that workplace. Fuck people. There's ducks.
I'm glad OOP's ducks are nice and docile, because reading this reminded me of an article Dave Barry wrote about ducks on a golf course. The Doral Park course has a large colony of ducks that, after years of eating food dropped by golfers, have become large and aggressive. If you stop your golf cart, they surround you, dozens of them, pretty much demanding that you give them something to eat. "We can peck you to death," is their unmistakable message. "And the authorities will do nothing to us. Because we are ducks." More than once I found myself stomping on the accelerator and rocketing away at top golf cart speed. Mosey. With a herd of irate ducks waddling after me. Like a terrifying scene from a Steven Spielberg movie called Jurassic Duck.
The second trigger warning had me going, what? But OMG, it makes total sense.
When I saw ducks and ask a manager, I was half expecting the Duck Club post, although this is much cuter than a suspected sex club at work. Ducks are wonderful. As OOP, I would put a tag on my clothes with, "Ask me about ducks." Or if really annoyed, "The ducks are great." Quote, "But just think there were no ducks anymore." Gasp. And nobody talks to OOP the whole day. Happy then? Looks like OOP takes off CSI sunglasses, finally got all her ducks in a row. I appreciate you posting this lovely, refreshingly non-Jerry update content. I feel like you're being kinda hard on OOP. The ducks were literally her idea. her interest. She wasn't putting anyone down for liking the ducks. She was just starting to feel like all she is to her coworkers anymore is the duck guy. Which makes her update even better. Really, she has transcended the deep psychic wound of feeling unseen by sublimating her ego to the ecstasy of super cute duckies. Thank you for this lovely low-stakes conflict I am now having with you over the honor and reputation of this semi-anonymous food service worker. Well, at least it did not end with foul language being used. When this couple I watch on YouTube bought chicken eggs to hatch for the first time, I was checking for progress updates multiple times a day until they hatched. I would cycle between both their Instagrams and their YouTube channel, desperate for news on the chicks. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. It delighted me to no end.
Can hardly be improved upon.
What a good egg.
On the news? Twice? I wish I lived somewhere like that. I'm crazy about ducks. Like in my name, lol. And would talk about them constantly if I was in Oop's shoes. But I totally understand where they're coming from. I'd get frustrated too if people only want to talk to me about my scanner or something. Oh, yikes. The top comment in the update. That seems like a perfect way to end the year. Happy 2020, y'all. All I wanted to know is, how are the ducks? The people want ducks. Sometimes you just have to graciously surrender and give people their beloved celebrity ducks. Funny that Oop compared the ducks to PNR's Lil Sebastian, because they seem to have followed a similar character arc to Ben's, going from confusion and even irritation to still being confused, but finding joy in others' joy. I'd definitely lean in on sharing duck news and duck interactions. Do you want to feed them? Quote, if I was Oop's ducks. Maybe folks are too chicken to bring up any other topics of conversation. Why would you not post a link to the video op?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.